So we're here back in, well, you know, in Shadow Moon Valley. So we got our first little job to do, which is involving, again, with Exarch Ataru, which should be located around here, near his crystal mines. I didn't expect that this place would have the same sort of crystals they need, but I guess so. And there's some true iron deposits here. That's good. Or at least one. I'll take it. There we go. Ah, Arphisus. I suspected I would see you again soon. I am willing to speak on your behalf at the Exarch Council, but an emergency situation has come up. What is it this time? Burrowing native creatures known as Goren have tunneled into our crystal mines. Judging from our experience at the gates, I suspect my own experimental resonance crystal is whipping the native wildlife into a frenzy. Enter the Elodor dig to the north and disable the malfunctioning resonance crystal. Be careful. My earth workers report that the mine is crawling with those beasts. You got it. Engorged Goren. You must be the paladin that so impressed Exarch Ataru. Can you help? The Elodor deck just behind me is overrun by strange stone creatures. These so-called Goren actually devour minerals, metabolize them, and grow crystalline structure from their arms and back. Like most of the wildlife on this world, they completely baffle us. Please slay as many as you can and gather their crystal skills for me. You'll be protecting our earth workers and aiding our research at the same time. Seems easy enough. Let's get to business. Before we do that, I need a little snack. And the snack will be the plants. Need the mushrooms now. There we go. There we go. Let's get to business. Let's get to the ass kicking part. What's the way down? Never mind. Somebody's already been busy. There we got more. Get the hell off. Get the hell out of my mind. Oh wait, it's not mine. So where do I go for this thing? Oh, that's that way. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's the resonance crystal. It's driving them crazy. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Sec. If you're wondering what that noise is, that's me closing one of my Welbus said, at least getting rid of some of the sunlight here. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing it anymore. Could you quit that? These little guys are really annoying. Oh, okay. So it just shut down. That's good. I just need a few more. I'm gonna be that one. I need a target. I can't get it. And there we go. Now I just gotta get out of mine. Shouldn't be too difficult.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready. That spell
Ooh, true iron deposit. Oh wait, Blackrock Blackrock deposit. I want that.
I can't cast it yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's
And I'm not letting anything stand in my way. What is wrong with you? I guess you can expect some of the mobs to be a bit glitchy. Blackrock ore. These things are pretty weird looking. Pretty cool though. Not really cute. A bit weird.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Maybe that's the last of him and I can get the hell out of here. I actually forgot something to do back at Ashran. Oh well, we'll get to do it at a later date. Artificer on the...
Draenor have
What's
not
the
forgotten
status
us.
inside the dig? The artificer withdraws a loop and peers intently at the skills you brought him. Unreal. The crystalline matrix is flawless, as if produced from one of our forges on Argus. I wish we could hook these creatures to our machinery, but I suspect the Exarch would take issue with that. Thank you for your help.
Do not lose faith.
I never lose faith. If I add any at all.
My people can be so much more.
Excellent. I will send in some peacekeepers to quell any remaining problems. Exarch Nayel may be right. Perhaps I am too aggressive in adapting our technology to this world. Still, I will never quit. Our civilization must move forward.
The Draenor will rebuild.
That could pose a problem in the long run. Now let's get to that mushroom area. That's where Exarch Nayel should be located. That's at least how I think how you pronounce it. So let's see what she has to say. So this leads into the mushroom area. Are we gonna go tripping balls? That would be pretty funny. Doubt it, but hey, I'm entitled to believe, entitled to dream. The Rangari. I don't remember these guys if they were also in Outland.
This is such a puzzling world.
Artificers, you have only just arrived, but already your name is the talk of Elador. I will gladly support your cause for the Exarch Council. It has always been my opinion that the Draenei need to get out and be proactive in our world instead of hiding behind our walls. But first, I need your help with something. Of course. Doesn't any... If I had 50 credits, if I got 50 silver for every time someone said that, it is our mission as Rangari to explore and understand this world. Around you is the Umberfen. Many Draenei lost their lives when we first discovered this place. The volatile spores burst whenever anyone approaches, but we watched and we learned. Around the swamp you'll notice shimmer shrooms, distinguished by their orange glow caps. Their dust will make you invisible to the volatile spores. Grab the spores gently and bring them to me. We will forge this savage world into a weapon.
Travel light and move quickly.
Okay.
Good fortune.
The Exarchs seem to trust you, Paladin. Are you venturing into the Umbraven? The spore bats in this area are usually docile, but something's got them all riled up. When they attack, their stingers wrap around exposed limbs. I've seen them tear through reinforced leather like it was paper. How do they work, I wonder? Could you bring me a pristine spore bat stinger? I'd love to study it.
Remember, lessons of the past.
Okay, so first I need to find some of those shrooms that can make me... First I need one of those guys.
Can't cast that yet.
Do you have? No, you do not have the pristine. Let's just see how that... Ah!
Ready yet.
Okay, so that's not how this works. I need to do this... Ah! Those things look like glow caps that you... Ah! So that's how this works. Pretty interesting, I gotta admit. Definitely a bit of a change of pace compared to just killing and then getting. Reminds me of that quest in Darkshore where you had to pick off the components of animals by first waiting until they became into a certain state. First, let's kill this bat. Do you? Yes, you do. Oh god. Now I just need to find more of that glow, not that shimmer. I saw one. Ah! You have more trouble than you're worth. Don't mind, I'm just using him for the speed boost. You just had to go into my damage. Now I gotta be quick. That's 7. Somebody's fishing. Maybe I should do 2. 8. Ooh! Another shimmer. Shimmer shroom. Just what I need. This should be enough to get it done right, as long as there's enough spores to get them from. Which, unfortunately, seems to have gone into a decline all of a sudden. Why does this always happen when I'm doing this stuff? Meantime, he was gonna draw aggro. Might as well just kill him. Now let's get this done quick. There we go. I see another shimmer shroom. That should do the trick. Okay, so this is definitely a little bit of a change of pace. I'm surprised I haven't tripped balls yet. Maybe that's actually what I'm doing. I might think I'm invisible to those volatile spores, but I'm just tripping balls, and that makes me invisible to them. It's just a theory, of course. But that's my theory. And there we go. No. Wait, what the? Baroon. Oh, I am joining in on this little party.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I can't. That spell isn't ready.
There we go. You won. I didn't even compete for it. But it did give me some garrison resources, so that's good. I'm just gonna do a little bit of fishing here to see what we can get out of these waters. My fishing isn't exactly that good, but we'll see if I can get any fish out of this water to begin with. Come on. Bob already. Sea scorpion bait. Fishing guide to Draenor small crescent saberfish. And that turns me into a Draenor fishing master? Draenor master fisher? Okay. Wait. What was that one thing? Ah, there we go. Let's see how this works. I won't take up too much time about this. I just want to see what happens. Nice little music on the background. Come on, Bob already. It did work. Let's do a little bit more. Only this one more, and then we'll move on again. We didn't come here to fish. We came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. All out of gum. And I'm all out of gum. Let's get back to it, though. Enough fooling around. I was about to say, these things are supposed to be hostile. I'm fine that they don't attack, but now they do, and I'm getting the hell out of here. Got what you wanted.
The Naru have
Most
not
Draenei avoid the
found
Unbrave, but the Virangari seem drawn to the most dangerous place. That's where you really learn how the world works. True that. Would you look at that? The entire tentacle is barbed. Ugh. No wonder the wounds they inflict tend to get infected. We could learn something from this. I wonder if Rangari explorers should start equipping themselves with whips. Thank you, Ephesus. This alliance that you come from must be quite the collection of heroes.
Good health.
Yeah, mostly they're just assholes. And whiners.
We are the eyes of the prophet.
Remember, unless you are converted in shimmer dust, the spores will explode as soon as you get near. Careful with those. Hand them here. Wonderful. I will have my Rangari bury these around the perimeter of Elodor. If the Shadow Moon orcs dare attack us again, they are in for a nasty surprise. Draenor is a hostile word. If we take the time to learn and understand it, we can turn it into our advantage. I will finish up here and meet with the Exarch Council shortly. I will be sure to back your proposal.
The Draenor shall overcome.
Our walls are
The council is almost assembled. Ofar, myself, Hataru, and Nahil are ready. Only Exarch Maladar remains. He has not been himself since he returned from his capture at the Iron Horde, but Vindicator Marad was able to track him down. Find Maladar at the Feyland, just south of the town center.
Exarch Atama, how do you plan to vote? I suppose you'll want to wait behind the fortifications of Shatrath and Karabor.
It is wisest to fight where we are strongest.
If we never leave our city walls, we will never be able to call this world our home.
She has a point there. Exarch Maladar is pretty close by, so we'll go over there. On my awesome lion. That pretty much any alliance player has. I have to say I'm very impressed with Blizzard with what they've done with this. It's nothing like the old Outland area, and I like that. There he is. So what's the matter, Maladar?
We must
Arphisus, my alliance friend from Tanan, I have not forgotten my debt to you. I will do everything in my power to convince the council to support you in every way possible. However, I have grave concerns about our safety here. Nothing is the same since I returned. There is always whispering, everywhere whispering. Warad cannot see it, but there are even traces of fell energy here in Elodor. We have been infiltrated. I must attend to the Exarch Council, but I need you to investigate. Follow the traces of fell energy that I will illuminate. If there are truly traitors in our midst, they will have to have some sort of hideout. Find it. I will wait for you with the other Exarchs.
There is no follow the trail. Find our hidden foe.
Going. The hell is this going? So we've got traitors. This is bad. What the hell is going on here? Traitors among the Draenor? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before. A cave. Uh-oh. You shouldn't be here at all. Shadow Council Tome of Curses. Flesh-bound book lies on an unholy altar. Your skin crawls. Maladar was right. You set the book ablaze, but not before noting its content. The demonic tome was dedicated to enchanting weapons with fell energy. It looked as though the goal was to ensnare the victim's soul. The Exarchs must be warned that traitors are among them. The council should be meeting now just up the hill to the east. Something tells me that gathering is not gonna end well, and what the hell happened to this guy? Probably a horrible lumbering accident. Looks like an orc though. What the hell happened to that poor bastard? That's just sad. Must have been a horrible lumbering accident, I imagine. Why do I have a feeling that these traitors are more close by than we think? And why do I see
This is how he was found. Murdered.
Exarch Nael, weren't you overheard arguing with Hataru earlier?
Oh boy, here we
We
go.
always argue. That doesn't mean I killed him.
The weapon is tainted with fell energy.
This is
You
bad.
seem to know an awful lot about the tools of our enemy.
It's
It
him.
is my duty to know. Allow me to speak with the body.
I forbid it. He has suffered enough.
I agree. Stand down, Exarch. Enough damage has been done.
I don't trust this guy.
People speak through me.
The dead speak to those who
Dead.
listen.
Exarch Hataru is dead. His body was discovered moments ago, stabbed in the back. The weapon that killed him was fell in origin. Tell me everything you know. Maladar nods as you describe what you found. Yes, the traitors wanted to capture Hataru's soul. Someone wants something he knows, dead or alive. You must act at once. This way was a betrayal from within. There's no other explanation for it. None of the exarchs trust each other now, especially me. But Ofar and Nakama can damn their laws. We've got to round out the trade, and the only way to do that is to speak to the corpse. Join me just outside the altar of Shatar, atop the eastern cliffs. Solban and Niami and I will perform an exorcism to save Hataru's immortal soul, and maybe learn who did this to him.
Never. There is a rat among us. I will find out who.
Then let's go. This is bad. We've got traitors. If this is the case, then we are in serious trouble here. Okay, so it's not inside, it's behind. I got a bad feeling about this. Naomi, take the body to Akindun and lay it to rest.
I can hear the souls.
Fell energies are even now devouring Exarch Hataru's soul. We must act quickly. Soulbound bind the Niam will anchor Hataru's spirit to this realm while I exorcise the demons assaulting him. With luck, we will find out who murdered him. It will be up to you to destroy the evil as I unleash it. Are you ready? I am ready. Begin the ritual, Exarch.
I will be unable to help once the ritual begins. Stay focused.
Always.
The body is ready, Exarch. I will anchor his spirit.
Golad, Malak, Velshiva. Follow the sound of my voice, spirit. Lend your sight to the living. Golad, Malak, Velshiva.
Begone, Exarch! This one and all he knows belongs to us now.
They're tearing his soul apart! We must stop this!
Light, give me... Not until we know. We must know who did this to him.
We're gonna find it out.
Exarch, Malak, Talomai, Hataru, come to the light.
That's fair. That's
Wanted what, Hataru? The codes to Akindun? Your secure ports?
Maladar, we're losing him!
Oh boy. This. Get out of here, you little bastard.
Who, Hataru? Who had you killed?
Niami.
What happened? Why did you stop it?
We were about to lose him. You saw him. He called out to me for help. His spirit is safe now.
Uh-huh.
He mentioned an exarch. A betrayal from within the council itself. Naomi, take the body to Akindun and lay it to rest. I would forfeit.
One of
my
the 5
own
exarchs
soul
is dead.
to protect
Another is
my
a
people.
traitor. Dark times. We will find this here and now. Can I count on you for one final task? We must give the traitor no place to hide. I have a focusing lens that will illuminate cloaked fell energy. If it were placed on a high point, it could act like a beacon, lighting up anyone in town who reeks of the fell
I will
taint.
be unable to help once the ritual begins.
There is a prayer circle atop the Exarch's rise to the north. That will serve our purpose. Plant the focusing lens.
Malak, Velshiva.
Artificers. If you reveal anything, deal with it. Then meet me
your
below.
sight to the living. Golad, Malak, Velshiva.
I see ore. I am not going down there. Forget it. Let's get this done. We're gonna figure out who the hell did this. I am gonna find out one way or another. And by the way, I am loving this. My God. This is brilliantly done. Blizzard, you have outdone yourself once again. Congratulations. You've got my stamp of approval on this area. It looks beautiful. The story looks pretty good.
Serve our true master now,
Oh.
the legion whose call I once denied.
I should have known.
My lord Sargeras will scorch this pathetic world as he has countless others.
I should have known.
I have sworn this sacrament. I have taken my new name, Socrator.
Whoa! Let's help out a bit. Well, we just got spoiled.
There are others enough. When next we meet, it will be on my terms. Tell the remaining exarchs to number their days.
You'll pay for this, you son of a bitch. Well. That wasn't exactly how I wanted to do it, but we know who it is. I had a feeling I couldn't trust that guy. Seriously, even here we can't be free of the Legion. Ugh. Hate those guys. Isn't there anything they don't ruin? Yeah, guys, I got some bad news for you.
The dead speak.
The Exarch
to
listens
those
to your
who
tale,
listen.
his face contorting into concern, grief, and finally anger. So Ofar has lost his way. Sokrafar, he calls himself now. At last we have our answer. I fear my capture at the hands of the Iron Horde was his doing. There may be other traitors amongst us. I must hurry back to Arkandun and make sure we are safe. In the meantime, I believe the Exarchs owe you a decision. Damn right they do.
Tradition binds my people.
It's not better, sorry.
None can hide.
Only 3 members remain at the Exarch Council, but we are all deeply indebted to you. The vote is unanimous. Your alliance will have our full support on Draenor. We are also going to place a Draenor representative under your direct command. 3 potential candidates are here in the courtyard. Speak to them and choose who you want. We will dispatch him or her immediately to your garrison.
Fight on your own terms.
Rangari Chel.
Like restored.
Greetings, Commander. My name is Rangari Chel. When we first arrived on Draenor, this whole world was a mystery. A dangerous mystery. The Rangari were tasked with exploring all these new and hostile environments. We learned to survive on our feet, using the natural resources of the land around us to survive and slip unseen in and out of the enemy territory. As your follower, I'd focus on staying out of sight, keeping foes at bay and doing serious damage.
Be well.
Apprentice Artificer Andren.
Kronakai
Commander, I am Apprentice Artificer Andren. Before Hataru was murdered, I was one of his most trusted assistants. As an artificer, I used Draenei technology to disable foes long enough for me or someone else to crush them. I suppose among your people I'd be considered a warrior engineer? I will do my best to serve your interests if you choose me as a follower. Infinicator Onala.
May the light embrace
Commander,
you.
it is a pleasure to meet you. When I was young, I trained hard to become an anchorite in the priesthood, but the light walks us down mysterious paths. My defensive spells were so powerful that the prophet himself encouraged me to train with the Vindicators. These days, I am not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with our enemies, protecting those behind me. Choose me as your follower, and my faith will be your shield. My armor, a bulwark protecting your garrison from many enemies. Onala is what I like. A paladin kind of character. I don't have one of those yet, so... Onala, I choose you! Am I going to throw a Pokeball at her or what?
May your days be long and your hardships few.
We must learn
An
the
excellent
secrets
choice.
of
We'll
Draenor.
send your pick directly to your garrison to help you with any missions you encounter. Now, about those supplies you requested. Your laborers below have finished with the harvest, and you are and are ready to cart supplies back to your garrison. Don't worry about the safety of your caravan this time. I will dispatch a Rangari detail to shadow them from the woods and protect them. The Exarchs will always watch over you. Your supplies should be waiting for you when you return to your garrison. Good luck with your campaign, Arphisus. Speak with Barrows Alexton and add your garrison in Shadowmoon Valley.
Know your enemy.
I will do that, actually. So that's basically the quest line here at this place. It was pretty cool finding out about a treachery going on in among the Draenei themselves. That was pretty cool, I have to admit. So that's pretty much that. And next video, we'll be back at my garrison doing some stuff. A small detail on things. Probably nothing important. Might not do it. We'll see. So see you guys in the next video, and bye-bye!